What responsibilities does a data controller have under GDPR? Imagine managing a treasure chest of personal data and knowing exactly how to protect it. That's what being a data controller is all about under the General Data Protection Regulation. If your business handles employee or customer information using legal or human resources software, you need to understand what your role entails. A data controller is the organization or person who decides why and how personal data is processed. For example, if your company collects employee details for payroll or manages customer data for service delivery, you are the controller. Even if you're relying on third-party software or cloud services, you are still responsible for ensuring data is handled properly. Your first task is to clearly define why you are collecting data and how you will process it. This means setting rules about what data you gather, how long you keep it, and who can access it. For instance, if your human resources system stores employee records, you should specify that this data is only used for employment purposes. Next, you must follow the core principles of data protection. This includes processing data legally, fairly, and transparently. You should only collect data that is necessary, keep it accurate and up to date, and store it only as long as needed. Your system should have features to track consent, manage data retention, and prevent unauthorized access. Another key responsibility is to demonstrate that you are following GDPR rules. You need to keep records of your data processing activities, document who is responsible for data protection, and train your staff on GDPR requirements. Many legal and human resources software solutions include tools like audit trails and reports to help with this. You also have to protect individuals' rights over their data. People have the right to access, correct, or delete their information. Your systems should allow you to respond quickly to these requests. For example, your human resources software should let you find and update an employee's records easily if they ask. If you use external providers to process data, such as cloud payroll services, you must have a written contract with them. This contract should specify how they will protect the data and what they are allowed to do. You are still responsible for their compliance, so choosing vendors who meet GDPR standards is essential. In case of a data breach, you must act fast. You need to report any breach to the relevant authority within 72 hours if there is a risk to people's rights and freedoms. Your systems should help you detect and respond to breaches quickly. Some organizations are required to appoint a data protection officer. This person oversees GDPR compliance and helps monitor your data practices. Your legal or human resources software can support this role by providing tools for tracking compliance and managing data protection activities. Sometimes, two or more organizations jointly decide how to process data. This is called joint control. In these cases, you need to agree who is responsible for what and inform individuals about your arrangement. While less common in standard HR or legal software use, it can happen in partnerships or shared services. When choosing or using legal and human resources software, look for features that support GDPR compliance. These include consent management, handling data subject requests, encryption, and access controls. Regularly review your data processing activities and update your policies as needed. Train your team on GDPR rules and how to use your software's compliance tools. Remember, being a data controller is about more than just having the right software. It's about using it correctly to meet your legal obligations. The right tools make compliance easier, but the responsibility always stays with your organization. If you're unsure how your current systems support GDPR, consider consulting with providers who specialize in compliance-focused legal and HR platforms. They can help you set up systems that meet your duties and reduce the risk of non-compliance.